Right, now that the heads are on, I'm ready to finish up on the valve train. Got out 4 push rods, cleaned them up inside and out. Coat the end with some assembly lube. Slide them in there. It looks like it's all going to line up properly. Before I put this assembly on there permanently, I wanted to take it completely apart, put Loctite on the end bolts, and lubricate the shaft where the rockers go. Hey, there's alignment bolts, an AN4 bolt. Put an AN lock washer on the back side and put a little silicone on it to make sure we don't end up having an oil leak there. It's good, that all looks lined up. So we'll torque down this bolt here to 18. I'd especially waited on tightening this one down since the orientation of the shaft and this have to be right. Now we tighten down the center bolt. Push rods are in there. Valves, rocker arms are lined up with the valves. And rolled it around, the valve action seems to be looking good. There's your exhaust. And your intake. See it? It should be coming up on compression. Should be able to set both of those valves. Now I haven't looked up anything specific on Volkswagens, but the plans call for 5 thousandths on the intake and 7 thousandths on the exhaust. So for now, we're going to set it right at that. Five is a nice fit, and 6 doesn't want to go in. And now we'll do the same thing over here, just go to 7 thousandths. Seven is good. Eight's a no-go. All right. Run it back around one more time. And double check it. 8 was no. 7's nice. 6 is no. And 5 is nice. All right. Now, do the same thing on the other side. Side 2 is done. All went together pretty slick too. I adjusted the valves on it. The nuts are supposed to be tightened from 14 to 18, so I went with 15 foot-pounds on those. Went back and double checked all the clearances in case torquing it that last little bit moved it. Everything was still right on the money. Now, Hummel's plans did include stuff to use what they call a swivel foot rocker tip. And instead of sliding across the end of the valve, the thing wiggles as it opens and closes the valves. Now, Hummel said that was so you didn't have to adjust the valves as often. Didn't say that it was a major performance increase or anything good like that, just longer time in between valve adjustments. So this is an airplane. I'm going to be taking it apart, checking stuff pretty frequently, so it wasn't that big a deal for me to go back in and adjust the valve. So I did not go with the swivel foot. Guys, I also looked at some of the actual VW buggy boards, and the swivel foots didn't have all that good of a reputation. It was just something else to go wrong. So I will be going in and checking the valves. I'll figure out how many hours between checking them. And there at the beginning, it'll probably be checked a little more frequently. And now everything looked good. The swivel foots did require you to space everything out and change rocker length and all that. So it just wasn't something I really cared about doing. And I can see these wearing down because you look at the tip, it's worn in different directions from apparently where it has been adjusted in the past. But should be good. So just keep checking it. Next video will either be cutting and welding valve covers or working on the mag drive. Haven't decided which, but it'll be one of the two. All right, until the next video, thanks for watching.